Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we are on vlog 7, and today we're going to be talking about network theory. Network theory is the link between organizations. It was created by two different theorists, and this theory just looks at networks. And networks are social structures that are created by communication amongst a group or an organization just on a daily basis. There are two types of networks that are really focused on. There is a formal networks, which is connectedness, and then there's informal networks, which is like emergent networks, and that is more of your casual, like daily interactions. And then within all of that, there is a couple of other different types. There is links such as bridges, isolates, liaison, centrality, in degree, out degree, subgroups, in groups, global networks, and then there's a couple of other ones. But the main focus is the networks as a whole, and that is mostly like the formal and informal networks. I picked this theory because I have been part of organizations my entire life. I've been working in customer service and networking amongst different types of people since I was 17, and finding that interaction or connection that I've made is a type of network was kind of crazy to me because you don't really think about different interactions being networks. You really think of networking as like, oh, I'm trying to get this job. Let me make this connection with this person, this recruiter, and that way I can use them as a reference or something for the job I'm applying for. But really, anything can be a network. So I have a different type of network at school that I have at work, and then also my personal life. My personal life would be more of those informal networks, just because those are people that I talk to on a day-to-day basis. This, in my opinion, is a pretty good theory because it has a couple of different traditions in it. It has phenomenological, that's a really hard word, I'm sorry guys, tradition, which is focusing on the individual and the main communicator in the process, which has to do with networks. There is the individuals and everything, and then this tradition also sees how the individual can experience the world. So if you have multiple networks, you're going to experience reality different than someone who has not less networks. And then it also has to do with the cybernetic tradition, which has to do with interacting systems, and those systems are either social, physical, biological, or behavioral, and how they influence one another. And within your networks, all of those are going to play off of each other. If you physically see someone every single day, or you're biologically related to someone, those networks are going to be different than somebody that really you don't see as often or socialize with as much. When it comes to testing this theory, I would like to research multiple types of different networks that people have, and when your network in your workplace becomes more of a friend network, because there can be multiple different networks intertwining, and that needs to have more research on it, because that's when things can get a little messy in the workplace. And then also I would like to look at how mental health is connected to people's networks. So if someone has higher networks and more networks, are they less likely to develop anxiety and depression as someone who has a lower amount of networks, whether it be formal or informal? So if you guys have any questions, let me know below. If you want to explain to me how to pronounce that tradition, that would be awesome as well. But either way, guys, I will see you next week. We're going to be talking about health theories, so I'll see you then, okay?